Good evening and welcome to, Requiem for London, but a follow-up scene. The party has just been had. It's good fun. There was, a pissed off, an annoyed Archon and an Natalia, so she's in the best mood ever. And, some people had some choice words, and, yeah. She's currently leaving, and Victor is quite close behind her, I think. And, yeah.
Yeah, Victor's. You will notice that Victor had a car driven up. They rode in a truck, but they're still dropping off stuff and unloading. So he opens the door for you to get into the car, and we'll drive you back to the hotel.
Jesus looks at it.
It's not a douche mobile. This is just a Chrysler 300 standard car.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be the car. It's just the situation or something. Just stands there, just looks at it. If it was anyone else right now, well, let's just. All right, let's go. She gets in.
He'll close the door behind her. He'll get in, start it up, and start driving. He is intentionally not talking at the moment, though. He's waiting for kind of her. He can tell that she's still on edge, and he's kind of trying to let that drain out a little bit.
I know that was stupid, but at least now I know it wasn't officially mandated. He seemed pretty pissed when I suggested that he would do something like that, which either assumed we're just good lying, which, let's be honest, could be, or he didn't sanction it, and I don't think he did. So that's always something.
You will notice literally anytime she brings up the situation she went through, there's definitely a caring look in his eye, but he tenses up in anger almost every time.
Okay, I'm going to stop. I'm sorry. I don't mean to piss you off. It's just
no, it's fine.
No, it's not fine. You're obviously tensing.
Oh, you would have noticed during the scene where the Archon was there talking his shit. He was talking to you. I dead eye stared him the entire time. Like fury was just going across my face.
Yeah, I think it was an Asian woman, and I think it was related to an Asian dude that was there as well. I think those are the people who were involved. But no, I don't. I mean, he's obviously he's an archon. He's a official position in the city. He has a like a, a metal rod of like 1 meter at least stuck up his ass.
I understand.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's his fault. Not really.
No, I understand.
But was this that circus clown? Like, what the fuck is his problem? Why does he have to be so fucking smug?
I don't know. He genuinely seems like a decent person, which causes me, of course, to not trust that he's a decent person. But I wish he was right. I wish the world was different and we had more freedom in what we wanted to do with our lives, but we don't. And I wish they could at least understand that. But they don't.
Yeah. No, they don't.
I'm pretty. See, you know, the thing is, the city would come down on me, but my sire wouldn't care if I left the Invictus.
Look. And she actually puts a hand on his shoulder. Look, we can't be talking about this.
Okay.
Just there's a definite pause. Like now, she's the one tensing up. It's quite clear. She just goes, "Look, we shouldn't even be discussing this."
I understand. I think I've come to a conclusion and or realization that part of your job within the situation and within your, I mean, it's kind of a clan aspect too, isn't it? That picking up secrets from people and
In more ways than one, yes.
yeah, I understand. I don't.
Well, no, you don't, but that's fine.
No, I guess I don't. You're correct. I'm sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry about. It's fine. Most people think they know, but most people are idiots, so.
Yeah.
You're also kind of an idiot, but just in a good way.
No, I'm aware.
I mean, I've never seen anyone as trusting to start with.
I look at it this way, and I know this is going to sound stupid probably. I've died once. I'm not going to live to someone else's tune. I'll die again before I do. So yeah, I trust hard sometimes. He air quotes while driving, naive about things. But I'm not stupid.
But you'll be happier living, well, unliving or whatever.
I do enjoy my unlife. I won't deny that. It's been made better since I have good friends. And he kind of gestures. I like the doctor a lot as well.
So you, well, okay, nice save.
What?
Never mind.
Is it wrong of me to consider you my friend?
Half the time I don't. You do realize that I'm probably one of the most unreliable people you've ever met, right?
I don't know. What do you mean by unreliable? Reliable how? Only in the expectation.
This is probably one of the longest relationships I've had with a person who has not been in control of me ever. And normally I tend to sleep with a guy and then leave straight after.
The look at from what I see is reliability is based solely around expectations, and I literally have zero expectations of you.
Weirdly enough, the same holds true for me for you, which is strange. I mean, I haven't really been in a situation like this. Not really.
If you were to come to me and say, hey, literally everything we've ever talked about, I've told to the prince, I would shrug and say, well, if that was your duty, that's okay. That wouldn't hurt me. I wouldn't feel offended because the boundaries of our friendship is we spend time together and enjoy it when we do. What you do outside of that is your business. What other people do to you, because I do care about you, is partially mine. So yes, I do get angry when things start going badly for you and people treat you a way you don't deserve to be treated by my definition. But that's my faults. So, I mean, and you're more than welcome to walk away from the friendship anytime you like, and I would not blame you. I'm worried I'm going to take you down by being overly trusting to the wrong person.
Why on earth would I do that? Who would be there to tell you that you're being a pussy, too trusting, or kind of an idiot? I mean,
well, everybody pretty much tells me I'm an idiot, but you would be the one to call me a pussy.
You get all that for free with me. Like,
it is something I appreciate.
Yeah. So think of who would be able to do that as effectively as I do? I don't think anyone can. So
nobody. I think you're the only person that says it, and I really take it to heart.
Yeah, see, yeah. It's
it bounces off everybody else. Teflon.
Yeah, you say like, I tend to not make too many friends because
No. So that is not a topic of conversation that you would like to have, because that was actually one of the topics I seriously had been thinking, because you had made a couple comments tonight that
what
I caught on. Covenant stuff. The stuff that you asked me to stop talking about.
Yeah, it's fucking complicated.
Okay.
Well, it's not really complicated. It's just a fucking disastrous situation. But other than that, yeah, it's just bad.
One day, if you ever feel comfortable enough with me, I would like to know the person who has their boot on your throat. So
Well, it's not really complicated. Take one guess.
well, I'm
Just a
guessing it's your
moment.
sire,
Oh yeah, bingo.
but
Of course, I'll deny it if you ever say that I've
I
said
would
that.
never. I would never. Never, ever, ever. That's why I made sure they brought this card, because this card is checked daily for listening devices and is clean.
Apparently, he had a wife once, a while ago, some time ago, long time ago, and apparently, I look almost exactly like her.
Oh,
So now he keeps me as his replacement for his wife.
is he? I don't want to say ask this with it sounding wrong. Is he a powerful vampire?
I don't know how powerful, but yeah.
Understood. I hate the fact that you're in the situation you're in.
Yeah, so do I. I'm not sure exactly how he's going to react, but it's like if he can contain himself, if he just loses his shit, or what is going to happen if I do something stupid or brave or whatever.
How's the furnishing of your room been going for you?
It's been going okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too high maintenance, and mostly furnishment was either ripping things out of the walls or ripping something that it looks teared and used, or just putting off enough posters to cover most of the walls. And I went with option B. So
Oh, understood. Well, I went into the room one time before this last time when you went in there, and I installed a sound system for you. But that was the extent of what I've done, because you had said you wanted to furnish it yourself. So
you were into my room without. No, it's fine. No, it's fine.
No, this is that before you went in there.
Okay, yeah.
No, I would never go in. That's one of the things that's important. That's why I gave you that second key. I don't have a key to your room at this point. I wouldn't go in there without your.
You know, the longer you keep up this nice guy act, I know I can trust it, and I know it's true by now, but there is just part of my brain that just tends to build up this expectation that at some point I'm going to find out that you're like that you like to eat people while taking cocaine and doing like tax evasion or something. Well, like all at the same time.
No,
Like there has to at some point there has to be some sort of like rub or something. But
oh, the worst thing about me
not.
that's coming up soon is I'm going to have to kill 2 animals, which makes me feel bad.
Jesus fucking Christ.
In order to garner one of the gifts of my blood, I have to actually feed from the animals and kill them.
Well, yeah, I have my own problems, but I kind of understand how bad that could be.
But I got some that were already living in hell and pulled them out, so I feel like at least it's a mercy of some sort. He actually genuinely seems kind of sad by the fact that he has to do this, but
like, I know you probably didn't butcher your own meat, but still, like, it's not that bad. Like, it was like you kill animals when you had to eat as human. Like,
You want to know something terrible? You're going to hate this about me. It's going to make you roll your eyes or slap me or something. I was a vegetarian.
of course you fucking were. You have got to be like the biggest. You are. No. There's you're gonna. You have to be. You are the biggest Boy Scout I have ever met. Like ever. It's really quite amazing and terrifying and weird. Like you can't. Like I thought being a vampire was weird, but this. Yeah, this is stranger.
Well, hopefully you don't hate it too bad.
All right. Well, remains to be seen. Oh, we're here now.
Yep.
She looks up at the hotel. She'll get out and she'll just she won't rush in, but she'll just like walk in, just like she seems tired for what happened. She just gets in. She seems to be moving up towards her room.
Okay. He's going to head his way too. So I just wanted to have the conversation on the way home. The main thing I wanted to talk about was the Covenant stuff, but that got a little touchy towards the end of the last scene. So it became not something that's really able to be talked about at the moment. So
yeah, and she will just. I don't know if you follow her up.
no, he would give her space and go do his thing. So it's fine. That was thank you for the scene. It was still a good scene. We had a good talk. So
yeah, but as Natalia gets in, closes the door, for a while there will be fairly heavy music coming from her room.
Okay.
Like it sounds like some something needs to get out. Maybe it's coming out in music form. Who knows?
Understood.
But with that, this scene will come to a close. Thank you very much, players, for playing and watchers for watching. Good night.